Well, hi there, friends. Doc South with you, and whew, I tell you, I'm still kind of sore at myself for going a little fast in a school zone. And again, I absolutely didn't notice that it didn't occur to me at the time. Certainly, nothing I did intentionally. I just didn't realize that it was. I guess worrying about getting to work on time and all. I just figured it you could go down this one particular road doing the usual 40. Didn't realize that it was school was in session and there's an area in this one particular town where you're supposed to go 25 when school's in session, and I totally missed it. And I didn't get a ticket. I got stopped, and the policeman and I talked it over, and he said, "Well, I can see you're. We'll let it go this time." But he says next time you go through over 25 in a school zone, so I'll be giving you a ticket. I I said, "You can give me one now if you want. I feel bad enough." He says, "No, just keep it in mind and keep that speed down when there's kids around," and I will. I've been to enough wrecks that it's I know none of them are fun. Not even for a oh, maybe I suppose if you're Evil Knievel, he kind of knows how to do that kind of thing. But oh gosh, I just can't imagine the hurting someone with a car to be awful. Myself, I've been in my share of wrecks. I guess we all have, one way or another, and they're never any fun. Never any fun. Getting a ticket's no fun either. But you know you can get. I guess a person could get sore at the police, but not really, because they're the guys that have to go to that. They're usually the first one on the scene at a wreck, and I think most policemen will tell you it's no fun. It isn't even the remotest, slightest, tiny little bit of fun to have all those injured, and you're calling in trying to sort everything out and pray no one dies on you. Getting the rescue there and all that takes some time. So there you are, stepping and fetching with the first aid kit, and also in other words, it's tough, and it's something they shouldn't really have to go through if people will just drive right. And I still feel kind of bad about going that a bit over the speed limit in a school zone. That just bugs me. And you know the thing is, wrecks are. I know I was in a bad one once. Here I got a picture of it, and this one really wasn't anyone's fault to speak of because we just hit black ice on a cold morning. This girl and I, Julia, was her name, and you can see that was a TR4 from about 1965, I think. It was a 65 Triumph TR4, and we had a head-on with an Oldsmobile. It was really no one's fault. There was just black ice on the road, and there was other than that, we would have passed each other and waved. You know, the car we hit, the Oldsmobile we hit, and and us, and there would have been nothing. But these things happen, and boy, I tell you, that was one. That was they still talk in hushed tones of this wreck. Uh, I remember the first one there was a policeman coming down to. Well, we went over an embankment, rather tall embankment, and he was the first on the scene, and yeah, I'm sure he gave Julia a ticket or two later, but at that point, he was just worried about making sure we weren't dying. I mean, I was a mess. Julia was reasonably okay. Me, I was hit pretty hard, and he was helping me. He had called in ambulances and all that, and he, well, he did a lot to help. I can I can't think of how many times too when I did rescue that the police being on the scene sure did help, especially when there was something involved with maybe gunplay and all that. It's nice to know they're there. We didn't have guns. We had syringes and wound dressings. We didn't have guns. Okay. And then here's me after that wreck. Now, I I actually had a relatively thin face back in the day. Not after that wreck. You see my face? Oh my God. I look like a, well, I think this was right after Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I looked like I was a leftover Halloween pumpkin. And what I'm saying, I guess, and I hurt like crazy after that wreck. Man, it was awful. So the best thing to do is keep the speed down. You'll get there. You a minute or two late won't hurt a thing. And trying to go too fast, that can hurt a lot of things. And so I guess I'm just saying, be careful. I know I'm going to pay more attention to it. I it's just imperative that we all try to keep our mind on the road and look for the signs and the flashing lights and all that, and just do the best we can. Because wrecks, for the most part, or any kind of accident event um, in a car or a truck, what have you, it's pretty tough, pretty tough. And heaven knows all you got to do is introduce a nice semi or a railroad crossing with a train coming, and I have seen that. I have seen where cars got hit by trains, and man, that ain't pretty. I can tell you that right now. That's a bad wreck to go to, and people everywhere in that case. Maybe just one person everywhere. It's not good. Not good. So anyway, I thought I'd say, me, I'm going to pay attention to the speed limit signs and whatever I can to keep my driving safe, and then you guys, well, you'd be wise to do the same. Catch you later, and God bless. Bye now.